G'day guys, welcome to the channel. Today is the day I do the on-the-wrist review with the Longines Legend Diver 39. Now, this has been a fun experience actually. I really adore this watch, and for a number of good reasons. But the funny part to owning this watch was a lot of people actually reached out to me and said that I was crazy for getting something like this, because it's not the typical hype luxury pieces that I'm usually into. Actually, a few of my close friends thought I was going crazy when I picked this one up. But look, I love the color green. Green is my favorite color, and at the present point in time, this is the watch I landed on to fulfill that green niche. And I do want to get more green watches in the future, but for now, this is the way it is. Now, the Legend Diver 39 retails here in Australia for about $5,600, but you can easily get a discount on this piece here. Now, in the used market, there isn't any rolling around currently, because this is quite a new release from, I believe, mid last year, 2024. Now, what makes the Legend Diver so attractive is its vintage proportions, vintage design, as well as its quirkiness, right? With the green lacquer dial, it does bring that pop of color, and you can get other colors out there. You've got your blues, your blacks, your gray, anthracites, but as well as the terracotta. However, the green is the moneymaker right here. I really like this watch. And the benefit of this watch when you're cross-shopping this with other alternatives like your Tudor Black Bays, with your Oris Skin Divers, is its unique proportions and features. Now, the closest comparison is the Black Bay 58. You can go for the Black Bay 54. It's really either one of the two, but in terms of a like for like, the 58 would be the closest comparison. And I feel as if that this blows that watch out of the water. You've got that super compressor case style, which is totally unique. You've got the beads of rice bracelet right here, and you've also got a micro adjust. Now, comparing the Black Bay 58 to the Longines Legend Diver, I would definitely recommend the Legend Diver over the 58. You've got more color options. It's more friendly to most wrist size in terms of its proportions. It is more unique, along with the functionality of micro adjust on the fly adjustments with the bracelet. Now, the bracelet itself having that beads of rice, in my initial impressions video, I did bag on about it a little bit. I've had a few comments saying that I was wrong. I guess wearing it for the last couple of weeks, I was wrong about the bracelet. My first initial impressions, I said that it was a bit tinny feeling. However, after getting to know the watch for a couple of weeks now, I do appreciate the qualities of the bracelet. The only thing I need to emphasize here with the bracelet is do be careful when it comes to sizing this one, right? So I noticed one of the links was actually crooked on my watch, and I thought to myself, why is it crooked? After doing some troubleshooting and figuring out what went wrong, it turns out actually the people who adjusted my bracelet at the store where I got this from was too aggressive with the force they used when putting in the pins. Now, at this price point, yeah, I get it, pins are just pins, blah blah blah. However, I do expect screws to kind of alleviate that issue with jacking the links up. So as you can see here in the flanks of the links, it's the brushed portions of them there, and one of the links that was previously on it was actually crooked. So what happened was whoever used the tool to actually get rid of the link for me at the shop did it in a weird angle where it actually bent the metal. And it's a real problem to have actually. Now, I haven't gone back to the store to complain about it because it's just a link, whatever. I have more links there. But it is something to emphasize with you that I would recommend learning how to actually change different types of bracelet links for yourself. So at least then you're not feeling bad when someone else jacks your stuff up, right? Like for me, if I jack my own stuff up, I don't feel as bad. And at the same time, it also saves you time and money trying to adjust your own bracelets there. So that's just one tidbit I had. I feel as if that at this price point, especially with the design of the beads of rice bracelet, screws would have just made this the ultimate package for me there, because as I mentioned, if you're using the tool incorrectly to get rid of the pins from the link, look, you're gonna actually damage the link, actually bend the metal, which was, yeah, it was annoying, but I fixed it myself and that's all sorted. Other than that, with the perfect fit on the wrist, the micro adjustment, I also harped on about it a bit in my previous video because I couldn't figure out how many points of adjustment that it actually had. I'm here to report to you that it actually has 3. So you've got the fully tightest option, you've got one more there in the middle, and you've got one more at the very, very end. It's nice, it's nice, and as a matter of fact, you can actually adjust it even more if you wanted to. Like, it doesn't really click into place, so to speak. So I found that there's 2 clicks. There we go, 2 clicks that you can actually extend it by. So it's one more than the Omega, which is a 1-up on the Speedmaster. However, it doesn't feel as refined as I mentioned before, but whatever, right? At this price point, it's great to have, it's nice. Now, overall, just to summarize my thoughts on this watch, I absolutely love this. And it just goes to show that you don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to get yourself a nice piece. Reflecting on the experience with this watch, I've worn this to dinners, special occasions, I've worn it to the office, I've worn it just walking Pluto, my dog, I've worn it just doing whatever, right? And it's very appropriate for a lot of different scenarios. It's funny, I had one of my colleagues say that, oh, is that a Rolex because it kind of looks like a Jubilee bracelet? I'm like, nah, player, it's a Longines. And he was like, what the hell's a Longines? Why are you buying that shit for? But it's not bad. It's not a bad watch. It's actually really good for the price point. Definitely get the discount on it because full price, with the brand heritage of Longines, paying full price for it, you're gonna take a massive hit. So without leaving money on the table, just ask for the discount if you're committed to buy. Other than that, look, it's a great wearing piece, man. I really, really like this watch. I can see myself keeping this for a very long time, and why should I move it on? Because I'm gonna get destroyed on the used market anyway, so I'm not gonna move it on anytime soon. I like it. It's been one of those where, you know, it wears well on the wrist, as you can see here on my 6.5-inch wrist. It's quite thin for what it is, and yeah, man, it's quirky. If you wanted a good 2-piece collection for about that 4 to 5 grand range, maybe even 3, if you have the Black Bay and the Longines in one collection, you'll be sweet, man. Like, you got different colorways for both options, and yeah, it's a banger. So that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really, really adore this watch. It's nice, man. It's just nice. And even the polished Centerlink there, it's like, whatever, it's gonna get scratched, whatever, who gives a shit? Like, it's just a really good piece that's worth your consideration at that discounted price. Take care.